Toronto is a busy city and only getting busier, loaded with lots of young professionals and people coming from all across Canada looking for work and opportunity. And not just in Canada, but globally as well too. And we also have lots of international students that actually want to be here and get their college or university degree, because after all, Toronto is actually recognized as a global powerhouse when it comes to education institutions and also a great lifestyle. But what has really tipped the scales in terms of the rental market here in Toronto is, of course, affordability of buying a home. And getting into houses and condos in this market is not as straightforward as it used to be, as millennials today are coming out of school with heaps of student loan debt, car payments, and of course, real life obligations. And so it's no wonder the condo rental market is on fire right now, like we've never seen before. In fact, over the last 6 to 12 months, we've begun to see intense bidding wars, even in rentals. And compound that with many potential home buyers who are fearful, doubtful, as many are sitting on the sidelines, hoping, waiting, and praying for the market to crash. Not a great idea in my opinion, because there's intense competition in every aspect of the market now. Welcome to Toronto Real Estate, everyone. So what should you do if you're looking to buy an investment condo in 2017? Well, the first thing you should do, you should definitely dive in. But of course, you got to do your homework and you got to work with the right people who can help you make the best decision for you. But now is the perfect time to move in, because this is one of those rare opportunities in the marketplace right now where we've seen a very big jump in rental prices in a pretty relatively short amount of time. So prior to 2015, I would say rental rates for condos were pretty much flat or maybe going up slightly year after year, because around that time, houses were still somewhat affordable. But today, as home prices get more and more expensive, you've got a lot of people that are priced out. Plus, factoring in the new tighter mortgage rules instituted by the federal government, we can definitely see that this is having an impact on the market. But over the last 2 years, where we've seen significant increase in home prices, this is forcing a lot of people to actually rethink their strategy. So either buying a cheaper house or pair up and find someone to marry, so that now you have double income to buy a house. Now, I'm not saying you will necessarily cash flow in this market. It's always been pretty difficult to cash flow in the condo rental market, but the numbers certainly seem to make a lot more sense now. All this depends on how big of a down payment you actually have, how high maintenance fees are, also property taxes as well too. But I gotta say, rental rates are definitely a lot better than they were 1 or 2 years ago. So what should you do if you're a renter? Well, my suggestion is you should start partnering up or pairing up with people and getting a roommate and sharing a place, because it just doesn't make sense for you to pay $2,000 of rent a month, and plus you're still relatively fresh out of university, so why not? You know, it's something comfortable, it's something that you're used to. Who needs all that privacy anyways? Hey, look on the bright side. At least now you've got a gaming partner who can help you finish that 2-4, and you guys can play video games all the way until 4 a.m. in the morning, instead of getting sleepy at 10 o'clock after you put your kids to sleep. But if you want to start saving even more aggressively, here's my bonus tip. What you can do is you can actually rent out an entire house. Now, usually they're actually pretty affordable. You know, renting a house can range somewhere between, I would say, $1,800 to around $2,500. Now, if you start partnering up and you start getting roommates and buddies to live with, and then you maybe start renting out extra rooms in the basement, potentially to other tenants, where you get to become the landlord, you might even be able to significantly save on your rental costs. And I've actually seen people do this where they're actually almost living for free. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to live in this awesome but expensive city for free? Plus, you'll begin to learn how to manage budgets and manage a property, which is going to become a useful skill later on when you're actually ready to buy your own home. And of course, you're going to call me to buy your place for you, right? I thought so. I was just making sure. So thanks again for watching. I hope this was useful for you in terms of staying on top of the trends. The rental market is going up like gangbusters right now, and it's happening really, really fast. So if you're looking to buy an investment property, I would suggest that you do so as quickly as possible, because this is a really great opportunity for you to capture higher rents in a normally stagnant and slow rising rental market. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my stuff, leave me a comment, or give me a shout if you're ready to take some action in the real estate market in Toronto. Or maybe you just need some good advice. I'll talk to you soon, guys, and take care. Bye for now.